Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I myself am doing the best I can, taking it day by day. So, getting ready to go to my first therapy session this morning. As you can see, my wife took my daughter to school, so there's no one here to button my shirt. But on the bright side, this is my arm fully extended. Been trying to leave it out of the sling a little bit. The doctor said kind of let it hang, and yeah, that's as far as it hangs straight. But hey, that's what we're doing. We're still alive, right? So, I kind of forgot that I rented the dump trailer out the day I got hurt, and that morning before I went to work. So, obviously, I still can't drive. Today, my injury happened 2 weeks ago yesterday. Today is 2 weeks ago today. I had surgery. I had like a 7-8 hour surgery on my arm. So I figured it's time to probably need to go dump the trailer. Obviously, I can't drive. I'm relying on everyone for everything. But on the bright side, before I got hurt, so about 3 weeks ago, my little brother, who doesn't live far from here, he redid some hardwood flooring in his, he has like a room that he keeps like his hunting gear and everything in, like a mud room, I guess, breezeway, whatever. Really, really nice. It came out great. And he was talking to my wife, and that's something we've wanted to do since we bought this house. There was some cracks in linoleum, and I kept telling my wife, hey, I'll get to it this fall when things slow down. Well, obviously, my nose itches and I can't reach my face with my other hand. I can't reach, or I can't, obviously do anything like that. So yesterday, my mom, my wife, my daughter, and then, excuse me. God, these pills taste horrible. With the help of a neighbor, they were able to rip up the carpet and pad in our little dining room. This house isn't very big. We bought this house because of the land. This house is only 1,200 square feet. Our old house was over 1,800 square feet. So it was an adjustment to downsize. But, it was forced us to get rid of some clutter. And actually, I think I'm happier living in this house than I was in my other house. And when you have all this land, that's kind of nice too. But this house is a 5-year plan. It's nothing really special. Everyone that comes over says, oh my God, it's so cute and cozy. And I'm just like, nah. But my wife likes it, and that's all that matters. But right here, I might have to move the chicken coop right here. Well, that's my driveway, as you can see. And the Super No Booty sitting over there. I would like to build a very large pole barn house with a shop. My wife has always said no. And then she kind of agreed to the idea once she got on Pinterest and saw that you can make these kind of cutesy. That's a big cornfield that way from us. And it's just beautiful, kind of look out that way. I'd like to have a big pole barn house built, have a big shop on this end, have the house towards that end, and have mostly glass windows in the back so I can look out over there. Behind us, it's not real big timber, and I'd like to change it. But, so that's a 5-year plan, is build a new house. But like I said, this dump trailer hasn't been emptied in weeks. So I told my mom went and picked it up yesterday. I told my mom, just drop it in the front yard. It's still full, but there was enough room in there to throw carpet and pad in there. While I'm going to my therapy session today, my mom is going to go dump the dump trailer at the dump. I think that's the game plan. Yeah, don't worry about my mom driving big trucks. When I was a kid, my mom had a big, huge GMC 4-door, 4-wheel drive dually. My mom pulled like a 35-foot gooseneck horse trailer. My dad had my dad had a Ford with a Western hauler bed on it, and he had a horse trailer. So, yeah, man, don't mess with girls from the country. So my mom can haul anything there is. So taking this little 14-foot dump to the trailer, 14-foot trailer to the dump's gonna be nothing. But yeah, there wasn't much carpet and pad. It was just nasty. So let me take you in and show you what my brother's gonna do, and maybe we'll do sorry, got a little close there. We'll do a before and after there. So don't mind the mess, but so the flooring's gonna go through here, wrap through here, and go over there into our kitchen. You guys might get a kick out of this if you have kids. I planted a big food plot The guy we bought this house of yesterday, or the guy that we bought the house off of, sorry guys, I'm on a bunch of meds right now. I'm a little out of it. The guy we bought the property from stopped by yesterday to check on me, didn't call or anything, and that's really nice. He's a great guy. And I went out and showed him the food plot and the land I cleared, and he was pretty impressed. And this morning, I'm taking my meds, and I have no idea why there is a turnip sitting in a giant bowl of water. I asked my wife what the heck was going on, and she said, ask your daughter. But, yeah, my brother volunteered to do all the flooring. My wife had wanted this flooring done since we bought the house. So I'm glad my brother's really going to do that today. So it's great to have people helping you. And then we're going to use this Smart Core we bought from Lowe's, and I think the color is Blue Ridge Pine. My wife really liked it. And then we're going to redo the countertops. Well, I shouldn't say we, because I'm going to have no part of that, but good to go. So let's go back outside. But we'll go back outside here. My brother should be over here shortly, and I got to leave here in 15 minutes for therapy. And I hope someone shows up so they can button my shirt and put deodorant on for me. Well, the cavalry has arrived. My brother's here getting ready to get going on that floor. It's not real wood, it's just that laminate 5-year plan, so we weren't going to put real wood in it. Do you own every tool that Cobalt makes? Almost. He was gonna go buy a compound miter saw, and I said, dude, I have this new Ryobi here. I don't think he wanted to use it because it wasn't blue, but he did go buy this nice stand for it. So, all right, I'll get my ass to therapy. I'll see you in a little bit. Say hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. Alrighty, I'll see you in a couple hours. You got a meeting at what, 2:30? All right, appreciate it, brother. Love you. Oh, look, big truck driver today. Ready to go to therapy?
In the dump.
I don't think I'm ready to go to therapy, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
All right, see you guys later. Oh, going to the landfill with Mama.
Okay.
How's this truck compare to your old diesel?
Oh, this probably has a little more gumption to it, I think.
Yeah.
But it's nice. I like them. Big trucks.
Big truck. She drove this last week for the first time and called my stepdad on the phone and goes, I want a diesel again. So, all right, we're coming up. So how was your first experience dumping the dump trailer at a dump?
Fine. Hope I can help you out some more. I need a truck and trailer and I can just work with you.
Probably buy a horse trailer first though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably.
So, no, good. Went to my PT. I'm doing okay. I'm hurting a little bit, but no pain, no gain. And then luckily my mom drove me to PT, and then needed to dump this trailer. So we're on our way out now. Just got home from PT. Floor is looking amazing. Good job, brother. Can't wait to see it done. Looks good. Hooking this trim piece up here against the carpet there, and he's gonna keep on going. Looks like the floor makes a good place to looks like the new floor makes a good place to play with horses, right, Uncle Kyle? Alrighty, it is looking great. I'm so thankful for these two. Here's the final product on the floor. Came out excellent. He put quarter round all the way around. He put this trim piece against the carpet. Like I mentioned earlier, this house is kind of a 5-year plan. Really want to tear it down and build something more like a modern pole barn house with a shop attached, just kind of the goal. But yeah, the flooring in here was pretty crappy to begin with. The room looks a lot bigger now that it's all one continuous same flooring. there was like carpet over here, and there was a break there, and that was linoleum. Hey, look, using my arm a little better every day. But came out wonderful. My brother did a fantastic job. Still needs to be cleaned one more time. It's not a huge room, but it's a nice room. This house isn't very big. Like I mentioned before, we downsized, but sometimes you got to downsize to get 20 acres of woods. So kind of thicket behind us, then it goes to big timber, and then on the side, mostly big timber. So really love this property. It's a lot of work that I'm not doing now, but it's nice to have your own woods. So thank you to people from work and family that have been sending me plants and cards. I really appreciate it. If you can't tell, my wife loves decorating for fall. But yeah, this is the SmartCore Blue Ridge Pine from Lowe's. And it's, gotta get the shot back out of here. Very nice color. It's kind of rustic, but not too rustic, which is what we were going for. It looks good with the stainless appliances over here. Kind of pulls everything together with the blues from those. We're redoing the counters, not counters, we're redoing the countertops and cupboards next. And go from there. But yeah, it turned out really well. Lowe's has a trim piece for connecting the floor to carpet that matches this color, but they didn't have cord around that matches. So we just kind of picked this one, and it works out. We would never know. But yeah, very happy the way it turned out. A big thank you to my brother. Yeah, I'm behind the wheel again. So wife and I went to the surgeon and follow-up appointment 2 weeks out, and I said, Doc, when can I drive? And he goes, well, as soon as you feel that you can control a vehicle with one hand. In my day-to-day job, I'm usually doing other stuff with my right hand at work, driving with one hand mostly. And I told him I'm not going far, just kind of, you know, it'd be nice just to go get some freedom back and go run some errands. And he said, yeah, I haven't been taking the pain pills. I know better. I'm not gonna be an impaired driver, obviously, after what happened to me. And I've never driven, you know, while I'm taking pain meds. It's just, that's not safe, and just put yourself in a bad situation. But I didn't take any pain pills for, I don't know how long it was before I went to my doctor's appointment. And I've just been taking kind of over-the-counter stuff now, and he gave me the green light. He asked what kind of, you know, vehicle I drive, and I told him previously I drive a big truck, so I'm not, you know, pretty safe. So he gave me the go-ahead, and let me tell you what, never in my life have I looked forward to getting an oil change as much as I did. When you're housebound for almost 3 weeks, you know, my mom would run me to appointments, my dad would run me to appointments, my wife would run me to appointments, but just the fact of getting an oil change on your own and having that freedom, man, does that make a difference. Holy cow. Yeah, one of the neighbors out there. But I actually had an oil change scheduled the week I got hurt, so my dad called, had him call and cancel that, and then I went back, you know, called him and said, hey, when's your next appointment? And got the truck in, got the 6.7 oil change, got all the fluids topped off, got my tires rotated. So yeah, it's kind of funny, things you take for granted. Most of the time when you're up for an oil change, you know, it's a hassle. When am I gonna find the time? This is inconvenient, blah, blah, blah. Man, I never look forward to getting an oil change as much as I did here. So on my way home, and had a little bit of trouble sleeping last night. Sometimes I have trouble sleeping. Just my whole schedule's thrown off, obviously. But I think I'm going to try and clean the garage today. This video was kind of over the course of you know, a few days here by the time I get it uploaded. But big shout out to my mom, my dad, my stepdad, my wife, my brother, my friends. You know, my brother works hard. He got both his days off he spent over there doing that flooring project at my house. Tried to pay him. Obviously he wouldn't take any money. I knew that was going to be the case, so we'll just make sure we take him and his fiance out somewhere really, really nice for dinner. Either way, he's going to get that money out of me one way or another, whether he likes it or not. So but yeah, so that was that video. It was exciting. When I was a kid, some of my earliest memories are going to horse shows with my mom. My mom had a big diesel truck and a huge horse trailer, and we showed the national paint circuit. And then my dad had big Amish pulling team horses, draft mules to be exact. So it was just kind of full circle sitting in the passenger seat. Excuse me. Sitting in the passenger seat looking over, having my mom, you know, driving my truck pulling a trailer. So that's the way things go. But thanks for watching, and if you guys hold on 30 more seconds, let me say one more thing. This injury put me in a funk as much as I did not want to be. I didn't know if I don't want to admit it. But and my wife was saying I was being a little snappy. I'm frustrated at the situation. I'm frustrated at the person that did this to me. So I swallowed my pride and I made an appointment with a counselor the other day, and it went very well. Men in general, especially my age group, I think that we don't ever want to talk to someone about our feelings. Obviously I know I don't. But just being in pain puts you in a funk. Not being able to get out here on our 20 acres and run the tractor and do all these things that I had planned to do this fall. Obviously cut wood. I promised my wife I would make her trails this fall. I was going to buy a different attachment for the tractor to make some trails, and, you know, like I said, cut firewood. And I really look forward to, you know, duck hunting and deer hunting, and all those things were robbed away from me. So I was a little frustrated, you know, not at my wife. It's nobody's fault. It's not anybody in my family's fault. But I'm frustrated at the person that did this to me. I'm angry. My emotions are a roller coaster. But the biggest thing that I'm in denial about is that I had a near-death experience. When a couple doctors tell you, you know, it's miraculous that I'm up walking with just a busted arm, because I probably could have died that day, and I should have died that day. So everybody, sometimes you gotta swallow your pride, and it's not an easy thing to do. But I will admit, I do feel better after talking to that counselor. With COVID being so rampant, it was you know, an hour and 20 minute phone call. But you know, I think what's really getting me, you know, upset is sitting in the house and looking out the window, and, you know, we have deer run right past our house. We have pheasants around here. You know, the other night I woke up and it was, you know, 28 degrees in the middle of the night, and so I couldn't sleep. So I walked outside and felt that cold, crisp air. And knew you know, it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and usually this time of year I'd be sitting in a duck blind. Temperatures like that. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Is getting over something like this is mentally, physically, and emotionally draining. But sometimes if you're in this situation, or if you ever are, even if you don't think you're in a bad mood, look at how it affects your wife, your kids, your family. My wife's been through enough with this that she doesn't deserve any of my attitude, even though I didn't think I had one. So that's it. But staying positive, going to PT. Check this out. I couldn't do this a few days ago. I couldn't lift my arm, so I still don't really have any motion in it. it's getting better. I'm doing my PT. There's no strength in my hand. Sitting at the kitchen table, I get frustrated because there's no muscle. There's muscle here, but it's just not working. I don't have the energy or the strength to slide my arm across a kitchen table to grab the salt shaker. But I'm staying positive. We're getting better. It's a beautiful day. I think I'm gonna, I got some projects I want to get done here that I might be videoing in the near future. I think I might try and clean the garage out today. I'm sure I can do a lot of that one-handed. The things I can't, like move the lawnmower. Obviously, I can't run a zero turn right now. But my wife's home from work right now, or working from home, I should say. So she can help me do the things I can't do, but it'd just be nice to stand at my workbench and organize things. I can do that with my one good hand. Grab my strong hand, whatever movie that's from. But yeah, guys, thankful to be alive. That's kind of soaking in now. The fact that quite possibly could have died that day. It's almost 3 weeks ago. So it's like every week there's a different battle to deal with. But we're getting there. We're staying positive. I am going to go in the house because I'm starving. And that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching. If you ever need help, don't be ashamed to ask for it. The outpouring of comments on these videos, I've actually gotten some emails from people. I've gotten friend requests from people. Man, that stuff keeps me going. Keep it up. That's the one thing that I can do with one hand right now, is make these videos and at least talk to you guys. I'm going to try and get back to some of my regular content. I have a big fuel tank, transfer tank, an electric pump I want to get put together. I'm pretty sure I can do that with one hand. I'm pretty motivated. But that video will be coming up shortly. That's kind of a godsend. I literally got that from a family friend, or actually a family member, 2 days before I got hurt. If you thought it was a pain in the ass before trying to lift 5-gallon buckets up, standing on the loader or bouncing on the tire of a tractor to pour 5-gallon buckets in the top of a Kubota, this is going to be a life changer, especially now. So I'm good to drive now. I'm not driving far. It's just nice to run into town and go to the gas station if I need to, getting that freedom back. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, be safe, have fun, and be happy, okay? That's the most important part. All right, everybody, thanks for watching.